Nobody warns you about this part. They tell you growth feels exciting. They tell you transformation feels empowering. They sell you the highlight reel. But they don't tell you about the pain, the confusion, the heaviness, the moments where you don't recognize who you're becoming. Here's the truth most people never learn. If you're not in pain, you're not evolving. Comfort is static. Pain is movement. Every time you level up, something inside you has to die. Old habits, old identities, old versions that kept you safe, but small. And death, even symbolic, hurts. You feel pain when muscles grow. You feel pain when bones strengthen. You feel pain when a lion learns to hunt on its own instead of hiding in the tall grass. Why would the mind be any different? Right now, the pain you feel isn't a sign you're failing. It's evidence you're shedding skin. Think about fire. Fire doesn't ask permission to burn. It destroys what's weak so something stronger can exist. Pain does the same thing. You don't evolve by thinking your way forward. You evolve by surviving what tries to break you. That's why this season feels heavy. You're not weak. You're under construction. A soldier doesn't grow in peacetime. He grows in the mud, in the cold, under pressure. When every instinct tells him to stop, but he moves anyway. Pain forces adaptation, and adaptation is evolution. Every time you feel uncomfortable, every time you're pushed beyond what you thought you could handle, your nervous system rewires. Your mind recalibrates. Your standards rise. But most people misread the signal. They feel pain and assume something is wrong. So they retreat. They numb. They distract. And they stay the same for decades. You chose differently. That's why it hurts. Pain is the tax for becoming someone uncommon. Look at the storm. The strongest trees don't grow in calm weather. They grow where the wind tries to tear them apart. That resistance forces deeper roots. Your pain is building roots you can't see yet. That loneliness you feel, that's the space between who you were and who you're becoming. Old circles can't follow you there. Old comforts don't survive there. So it gets quiet. And quiet feels painful when you're used to noise. But silence is where clarity is born. The caterpillar doesn't understand why it's dissolving. From its perspective, everything is falling apart. But destruction is required for transformation. You're not breaking. You're reorganizing. Pain shows up when the mind resists growth. When the body resists discipline. When the ego resists letting go. That resistance creates friction. And friction creates heat. Heat forges steel. Right now, your character is being tempered. Every rep you push through. Every rejection you survive. Every morning you show up tired and do it anyway. That pain is a punishment. It's proof. Proof you're no longer asleep. Comfort makes time disappear. Pain makes you present. When something hurts, you pay attention. You learn. You adapt. That's why evolution favors discomfort. The gym hurts before it strengthens. Failure hurts before it teaches. Loneliness hurts before it clarifies. If you escape pain, you escape growth. That's the trade most people make. They choose ease. And ease chooses stagnation for them. But you stayed. You stayed when it was heavy. You stayed when motivation disappeared. You stayed when nobody noticed. That's why you're changing. Pain sharpens awareness. It exposes weakness. It forces honesty. You can't lie to yourself in pain. Pain strips you down to what's real. That's why it scares people. It reveals who they are without comfort, without validation, without excuses. And most don't like what they see. So they run. You didn't. You faced it. And now you're stronger, even if you don't feel it yet. Evolution doesn't feel good in the moment. It feels chaotic, unstable, uncertain. But so does every rebirth. The phoenix doesn't rise gently. It burns first. Right now, you're in the fire. Not because you're broken, but because you're ready. Pain teaches discipline faster than motivation ever could. It teaches resilience. It teaches patience. It teaches you that you can endure more than you thought. Once you realize that, fear loses its grip. You stop asking, what if it hurts? Because you've already survived worse. That's when confidence becomes unshakable. Not loud, not flashy. Quiet certainty. The kind built from scars, not words. Storms don't ask if you're prepared. They arrive. And pain is life's storm. But storms don't destroy the prepared. They reveal them. You don't evolve by avoiding pain. You evolve by standing in it without flinching. Let it teach you. Let it shape you. Let it harden what needs to be hardened. One day, you'll look back and realize that pain was the turning point. That pain was the price. That pain was the proof. Proof that you outgrew who you used to be. Proof that you didn't quit when it got uncomfortable. Proof that evolution chose you. Because you were strong enough to endure it. So don't numb it. Don't run from it. Don't question it. Use it. Pain is the proof you are evolving. If this message lit a fire in you, then it's time to act. Drop this in the comments right now. Pain means I'm evolving. So that I know you stayed all the way till the end. And you will turn every struggle into strength.